Hi, this is a quick video that demonstrates the functioning of the TicTacToe app that was built using Oracle Apex. To start off, TicTacToe is a two-player game. Using this app, we can have two players from different parts of the world joining a TicTacToe session. Since I can only physically be in one place, I'm spoofing a two-player session in the same computer by opening the game in two different browser sessions. Our first player, whom I shall call the host, starts a game by clicking on the Start a New Game button. There is an option to enter a name for the player. You can leave this blank or enter a name for the player. I'm calling my first player John Doe. As soon as a game is started, the app generates an access code which can be shared with the other player so that they can join the game. The middle portion of the screen is where all the action happens. I call this the game board. The right section of the screen shows a trail of events that have happened in the game. This enables players to perform undo operations or to go back to previous game states if they have made a move erroneously. I am now joining as a second player. To do this, I click on Join a Game and then I type in the access code that has been shared with me. If I try to type in the wrong access code, the system throws an error. Also, I'm leaving the player name field blank. Now, when I click on the Join Game button, you can see that the name for the player 2 has been auto-generated. And as soon as the second player joins the session, the game board, the event log, and the player name regions for the first player has refreshed automatically. The browser session of the first player has been actively listening to see when the second player has joined. And the moment that has happened, it tells the first player to make a move. Now, if a third player tries to join the game, the app prevents entry to the game because tic-tac-toe can have only two players. Now, going back to the game, let's start making some moves on the board now. So as soon as a player makes a move on their game board, the app refreshes for both the players automatically. It gives details of the exact move that was made as a notification, and it's also captured in the event log. The process gets repeated as both the players go back and forth. So what's happening here essentially is that any action that a player makes in their session sees an immediate response generated in the browser session of the other player. It almost feels like the two browser sessions are directly talking to each other. The moment a winning pattern is encountered, the game board is updated to reflect the win. The entire app has been built using just Oracle Apex hosted on an autonomous DB. Oracle XMLDB functionality has been leveraged for managing game state data.